NASCAR Busch Series on Fox is sponsored by Smooth Busch Beer and easy drinking Busch Lights. Busch, proud sponsor of the NASCAR Busch Series, 25 years running. And let's take a Visa race break. The Hollywood Hotel at Bristol Motor Speedway. These are live pictures of snow in the area. It snowed a little bit earlier, and it's really coming down now. We've had a couple of leaders, 2 lead changes, 3 cautions in the race, 32 laps in. Kevin Harvick ahead of J.J. Yeley, but the red flag is out. Now, it looks they need a Zamboni machine for this.
Oh, man, I tell you right now, I've heard of the Snowball Derby, but this is like it may wind up being the Snowball Derby.
Now, I haven't. You and Darrell Waltrip. I know Jamie McMurray is with us. Yeah, there's a groove. You're talking about looking for a groove on the track, Jamie? How about that? So, what's the worst conditions you've ever run a race in?
Well, I guess actually probably the Daytona 500 this year.
There wasn't snow.
Yeah, I mean, it misted the entire race, and there was a point where I came on the radio and was like, "Are they going to throw a caution because you?"
They got a snowball fight.
Chris Buescher leading his first laps, and take a look at this. The caution has come out. Fog has rolled in so badly in turns 1 and 2 that people can't see that straightaway. So the caution has come out. Chris Buescher is in front. The possibility of Chris Buescher winning this race is definitely very real right now. Dave?
Hit it on lap 107, Rick. That's why he was able to stay out longer than the rest. They had just told the driver to keep digging, to stay keeping that distance between himself and the cars who were faster today. And then they asked him, can you see down turn 1 and down the backstretch? He said, a little bit.
Just coming through my headset here, the race has been declared official. Chris Buescher is your winner at Pocono.
Watch this. I mean, when it came, Darrell, it came fast.
I swear, I think we're in Kansas. I mean, it's just unbelievable. The wind just came up all at once, and it's just taking everybody by surprise. Nobody was really thinking it was going to get like this.
Larry, you pushed those around the garage area. You know how much that weighs.
That is a lot of weight. But I will say, what I do believe is yeah, this stuff moved to the south, but it almost looks like as far as any of the precipitation, it looks like it stayed to the east of us.
You can see the fog now over the racetrack, and NASCAR is talking to the teams, talking to the spotters, and it's all about safety here. The drivers can see just fine. The problem is that the spotters high atop us on top of the main grandstands here and NASCAR, who control this race up here just a few feet from us in the control tower, want to make sure they can see, and their spotters around the racetrack who watch for debris, etc. on the track can see as well. So what they're going to do right now is bring the cars down pit road just for a couple of minutes and let some of this fog lift. They are not going to allow the crews over the wall. That's why these NASCAR officials are walking up pit road to seal off the area between the crews and the cars so they can't get over to the cars.
We might have one of the windiest races on record was at Texas about 4 years ago. This may be worse.
He's out of here.
Wait a minute, hang on there. We'll have it covered for you in just a moment.
I hope this weather holds out because I think we got a good shot to start either first or second, which we would anyway. So, I got ran over.
Framey just about ran over all of us.
But, no, like I was saying, we can start in the top 3. That'd be fine.
Look at turn.
The word dramatic comes from his car owner, Ricky Hendrick, who said it's going to be a dramatic change in the weather. I think he's right.
Look what's chasing.
Right.
Just when you think you've seen it all.
Let's cover up.
Look what's chasing Todd Zegedy around the racetrack.
I wonder what was going through Todd's mind when he looked up and saw that big orange thing coming at him.
Look at that.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like this happen before.
Well, now I know what Joliet Jake and Elle would have been up to.
Like Blake Cook and maybe Joe Nemechek, I haven't seen if he came out or not. But these are guys that are trying to make the race. Oh, we got trouble.
I think it's raining. It's raining over there.
It is raining on
Cars
the back
all
straightaway.
over the racetrack.
What happened here?
Mike Bliss, one of those that broke free. You see the 97 of Joe Nemechek and heavy damage.
That's Benny Gordon, the 91
car.
car.
To Benny Gordon at 91 machine.
Just all of a sudden,
Robert
it was
Richardson Jr.
Look at the racetrack. Look at all
a cloudburst.
It's not even the whole backstretch. It's just halfway down the backstretch.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mike Joy. Last week, this entire part of the country was inundated with the blizzard of '93. The blizzard of the century, they called it here. How bad was it? Let's check with Neil Bonnet.
I'll tell you what, folks, I've always heard of drafting, but not drifting. How's these long handles look with this dress coat, man? Am I right?
Well, here's Neil Bonnet live, and I'll tell you, you look a lot better than you did last week.
Thank you, Mike. I might not have been all right last week, but I'll never complain again about rain or wind around a racetrack. That's the toughest weekend I've ever had. It feels like a heat wave.
Something going on up on the hillside hospitality area overlooking turn 1, and you see the drivers racing through that smoke. It doesn't have anything to do with what's going on the racetrack. We'll see if we can find out exactly what it is here in a minute.
Well, that's got to be unsettling for the drivers to drive through that, Dale.
I promise you, at 190 miles an hour entering that corner, already treacherous conditions to start with. Somebody telling you everything's okay. Caution's out.
Well, we are seeing a burnout. Are we going to see any smoke, though? Are we just going to see tires spinning in circles?
It's all right.
That's cool.
We'll take it.
All right.
A little bit of smoke.
Look at him. He's having fun. He's never done it in the rain before. I don't
He
think.
said earlier that he's never won a rain race. Well, add it to the list of firsts for the reigning Sprint Cup Series champion.
Yeah, Kyle's car was really a good short run car. Brad was really picked up momentum as longer the run went.
A bunch of guys did. Jeff Burton got in the back of Tony Stewart and turned him sideways. Oh, car's sideways. All the cars are loose down in the corner. The track is wet. It's Gordon, Michael Waltrip, Kevin 29 car. All these cars are wrecking because I believe it might be raining down there.
And the rain is coming even harder.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What a way to start this event.
For some drivers, what a way to end it.
Unbelievable.
They waved the green flag. The sky opened up. Harvick, shower of sparks up in turn 3.
Well, we've talked about the weird weather today. A sandstorm south of the speedway at Nellis Air Force Base has gathered steam, and now we can't see Nellis Air Force Base from our position at the top of the control tower. So they are holding the field for a lap or two, hoping this big dust devil blows through. Here's Kyle Busch's team.
The wind has changed direction. It's going from start-finish to turn 3.
Yes, it has, and that's sort of the way the whatever's coming at us is coming.
Man, dust in the wind, that's all I know.
Yeah, I guess maybe the wind has changed direction. It looks about the same. Maybe it has turned a little bit like they were saying, but one thing for sure.
There are hills and mountains back there you can hardly see.
Cantori would be very happy right now.
Hey, Michael, it was only 20% chance of rain. I think we got all 20.
All I can say is don't be the last guy under the tent, if you know what I mean.
That's golf ball size.
No. That's marble size hail. What are you, not from the Midwest?
Well, you always hear it's golf ball size, softball size.
I've seen softball size hail, and that's something we definitely don't want to see at this racetrack. But yes, it is hailing in Kansas.
I'm glad our cameramen are off the roof, I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, and I'm glad Adam and Ray are undercover.
Sort of.
Oh my goodness.
Hey Matt, this weather has to be a curveball for these guys. It was 80 degrees and sunny for that final practice.
Absolutely. Bobby Labonte said it earlier that the car was just way too tight due to the weather conditions, but he has dialed his race car in running in the 10th position. But Steve Meal also said, you know, those days at Pocono in the morning when the fog is out and it's a little too early to get out on the racetrack, I feel like we're at Pocono because it is foggy.
It does look like Pocono.
And it doesn't feel like Florida, does it?